Hi Pisces, this is your November to December 2020 reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright Pisces, so I first want to start with a message that is only for a few of you, but I feel like a lot of you, if you've been trying to get pregnant, or if you aren't trying but you're not being careful, there's a high chance of you getting pregnant in the next month, in the next 2 months. And I do feel like when you find out, it'll be very unexpected. And it might cause a little bit of anxiety for a tiny while, but it's ultimately going to be it's going to lead to your happiness. You're going to be very, very happy about it. But, if you don't want to get pregnant and that's not something you're ready for, I would just be extra careful in the next couple months. But for the rest of you, I feel like a lot of you might be going through either your first, well, I don't think it would be your first, or else you wouldn't be here, but you're going through another spiritual awakening. And I feel like you're either experiencing the dark night of the soul now, or you might be experiencing it soon. But I feel like you guys have been through this before, and so you know how to handle it this time. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my first experience going through a transformational process and kind of being forced into it was pure chaos and devastation because I had no idea what was going on. But you guys are going through a transformation, whether you're doing it intentionally or it's something the universe is bringing onto you. But this is happening to kind of clear out energies and make room for this new love to come in for you guys. All right, so let's do some clarifying. Let's clarify Empress. Why is the Empress here? The Sun. Okay, really? Some of you are getting pregnant. So congratulations. That's amazing. And if it's not pregnancy, a lot of you are stepping into your power. So like I said, if you are going through this transformation and you're kind of going through it, being aware, and kind of being in control of yourself, that's a big step up for you. That's, that takes a lot of wisdom to be able to allow this process to happen. It's a death and rebirth. It's not easy. A lot of people want to avoid it, but if you know that it's just part of life and you allow it, I feel like that's what you guys are doing. All right, let's see. Why is the Judgment card here? 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you guys are going through this. I'm not sure if you're intentionally doing it because it is causing you a bit of anxiety and it's keeping you up at night thinking about it. But it's like an earthquake is happening in your life in order to tear apart the people and things that no longer serve you. You guys you're going through a major life change. I don't know if you guys are moving, if you guys are going through a breakup and you're letting something go, but you're doing a lot of releasing. There's a lot of physical changes happening. You might be moving. Let's see, why is the 2 of Swords here? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. And it's like these endings are happening for you. And the Lovers, again, we got the Lovers twice. And you might not see that it's for a new beginning and for love. Like, love is trying to come into your life, whether this is a soulmate or even a twin flame, because we do have her looking in a mirror here. And you guys probably live far away from each other, because one of them is underwater and the other one is on earth. So either you guys live far away from each other, or you guys are very different from one another. But all of it, there's a major clearing up happening for you, and you don't see it, but right after it, or the purpose of it, is to lead you to this love. Okay, let's see. Why is the Page of Wands here? The Page of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, you guys, you're changing completely. Your mindset is changing. If you had any limiting beliefs, you're dealing with those, and you're ending those cycles of such thought processes. You know, you're changing the way you think and the way you physically approach life. Again, I do feel like a lot of you might be moving or traveling, and it's ultimately to lead you to your happiness. So, you know, life is full of cycles, and I feel like you guys are currently going through a low, you know, a death, an ending period, and you're about to go into your high, which there is your love, and it's happiness, and it's change and travel and movement and new ways of thinking. The Five of Wands, we have 10 of Wands, yep, and the Three of Swords. Yes, this chaos again happening, so you can drop these burdens, this extra weight that you've been carrying around. That's a lot of it is not for you to even carry. You're carrying around other people's problems. You're so focused on helping everyone else, and you're being asked to kind of ease your load and to drop all that weight, because it's not serving you. It's only going to lead you to heartbreak. And then we have the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles, which is what you're moving towards. The King of Pentacles. You might, if you are the feminine here, you might be, the person that's going to be coming in might be an earth sign of Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. They're very grounded. They're probably very career oriented. They're great fathers. You know, there's someone, when you meet them, you're like, okay, I can totally see myself having a family with this person, and I can see him being the father of my child. Again, there's a lot of baby, fertility energies here. And it's going to be an equal give and take relationship. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. But it might be slower moving one. But that being said, the Knight of Pentacles is the best pentacles in my opinion, because they move slower, but they root every step they take. So this connection is going to be very stable and rooted and grounded. Let's see. Ace of Swords, yep. New beginnings. A new message. You might, again, I feel like this person might live far away from you, and the way that they communicate with you is through a message. It might be through social media, a dating app. They might have gotten your number from a friend. Whatever it is, I do feel like they're the ones who are going to reach out, and it's kind of going to be out of nowhere. And it's going to be right when you're releasing all of this, or when life is kind of making you release all of this, that this person comes in. Okay, and we have the Four of Wands on the bottom. Again, twin flame energy. I definitely think this might be a twin flame. You guys might be connecting in your dreams, or you might be feeling their energies around you. I'm going to do the Astro Dice to see if we can get a little more on this person that's coming in, how you would recognize him, what he's like. All right, we have Scorpio, Neptune, Uranus, is this? The 9th house. Whoa, okay. So this person is definitely someone who's very much into philosophy and psychology, and they probably have a like they majored in psychology, or they have like a PhD. They're definitely very, very educated and mentally mature and advanced. But the way that they think is different from the traditional way of thinking. Again, I think they kind of mix spirituality with psychology and philosophy, you know? Because we do have Scorpio, and Scorpio is like all about the deep, the unconscious, the unknown, the unseen, the spiritual realms. It's everything that we don't see, but you have to kind of dig for and investigate. So they probably have that mysterious energy. There's something very, very interesting about them. Like, you want to know how they think. Or it's like you really want to know what goes on through this person's head, because no one can figure them out. But when they do speak, you just can't help but be in awe of the things that they talk about. All right, let's see if there are any last messages with an oracle card for Pisces, November and December 2020. For Pisces. Okay. Whoa. Okay, yeah. You guys are definitely going through another spiritual awakening. So we have soul retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. So yeah, you guys are going through another major awakening, and it's pushing you towards the new cycle, the new chapter of your life. And once you go through this, I don't even think you really have to intentionally do anything. You kind of just have to allow everything that's not meant for you to fall away from you, instead of holding on to it and reaching out for it. Just allow what no longer aligns with you to drop out of your life. Because when it does, when you do clear that space, then I keep thinking twin flame is going to finally be coming in the 3D, because you guys are always connected in the 5D. You guys probably dream about each other, you feel each other's energies. Again, so when this person reaches out, it's like you've never physically met them, but it feels like you've known them for lifetimes. So yeah, Pisces, this was your reading. I really love this energy, and I'm so excited for you guys, and I wish you guys the best. All right.